Attorney at law. 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 Attorney at law.
What's up, Eric?
Not much, man. Another beautiful day here in Western New York.
Yeah.
Yep. Enjoying as much sunshine before winter comes. And yeah. It's been a year since we moved up here. So loving every minute of it.
Loving every minute of it. Pull that. Yeah, I know that. Anyway, I got something to ask you, though, Eric. Who's underneath you?
We have Fast Eddie and Duane Regretzky. Welcome to the show, fellas.
Yeah, you're going to be regretting it fast. That's for sure.
Oh, wait. Regret and fast. You got the fast regrets?
Oh, shit. You know, we only asked Eddie to be on this show, all of 10 minutes ago. He's already got material loaded. He'll be regretting it.
I'm just that quick.
They don't call him slow, Eddie.
Well, look, you guys could go out on a tour and call it the Fast Regret Tour.
Well, you could maybe keep that to yourself because we already named the tour, man.
That's what
Stay in your lane, man.
Oh
Stay in your
my
lane.
That's what they're going to say when the tour is over, that was a fast regret. Oh.
I mean, the working title was Fast Regretzky because it does flow pretty good. But we found a pretty solid title, I think.
And that is Skate Fast, Score Faster.
Score Fast
Nice.
Tour.
Oh,
Yeah.
I ruined it. That's why I stay in my lane.
Stay in your
Blew it.
That's straight
Womp,
two.
Well, real quick, Duane, last time we talked to you was probably about 2 months ago, possibly. And since then, you have recently dropped the Summer Song.
Yes, sir.
And that
Fire.
song, and what's that song called?
It's called Attorney at Law. Yeah, it's Summer saying the song of the summer. Summer saying there's a class action lawsuit pending. We'll see. But yeah, I put out a song called Attorney at Law, and it's a little bit different from what the listeners may have heard the first time I came on your show. All I had out was my live album that was recorded pretty hastily. But this one, I fleshed it out a bit. I had some friends play drums, some friends play organ and do backup vocals. Mm-hmm. So, it's kind of Regretzky as you've never heard him before.
Well, I will say this song is a ripper. I played it probably like 5 to 10 times in a row that day. I mean, it's good stuff. It's catchy. I was picturing the video in my head, even though there is not a video. But if you have any ideas that you want to, maybe come up with, I have plenty. But I might have to be in the video.
I love that you say that because could you also picture the budget for the video in your head as you were thinking about all that?
I got it right here.
Going up and up and up.
I got it right here. It's on my phone. I'm just going to videotape it all. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hell yeah. No, I think it could be great for a video with some of the lyrics in there. And I'll definitely hit you up for ideas when I save my pennies up and I can get a video done for it. Totally, I agree.
Yeah, I know somebody keeps stealing your scooter, so you got to keep buying a new one. So that kind of sucks.
That's right. Well, we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about the Razor scooters later here.
Yeah.
Plans.
Why you got to bring up old shit, man?
No. Oh, I think he's talking shit already for later on, but I ain't scared. So,
yeah.
And then Eddie, you put out a live album earlier this year?
Yeah, I put out like a live off the floor album. It's has a whole bunch of songs from both my EPs and a couple covers on there. It was a lot of fun. Just a town that I'm pretty familiar with, Guelph, Ontario. And it was a fun little room, fun little night, and the recording was there, and I decided why not.
I hear you. Well, Hey Jealousy. I've never heard that before. Is that an original?
No, that's the Gin Blossoms cover, actually.
And it sounded like it was something that you just came right off your dome with it, man. I didn't even realize that it was a Jim Blossom song, but
Oh, that's amazing.
yeah. No, I enjoyed that cover. That was a great cover. So was Josie. That was good too.
Yeah, that was the very first thing I actually ever put out as like an acoustic artist. Like the very first thing I did when I got my Seagull guitar, I brought it to my buddy's basement and re-recorded that track, and it sounded so good that I just kept up with it.
Oh yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Now, are you in another band as well?
Yeah, I'm in a like a faster punk band called Debt Cemetery. We're on like Thousand Island Records. We're doing a little bit of a slow burn to our full length album right now, but we got lots of it done. Hopefully, there's going to be finishing touches in the next year, or by the end of this year. I mean, and for next year, we'll have it out.
Oh yeah. How long has that band been around?
So we got together. I think it was 2019 was the first show. So you can only imagine what happened pretty much directly after that.
That's like at least 3 years, right?
Yeah. So what it was is my good buddy Davey Knight, he put together this 3-song EP, which was the first kind of release for Dead Cemetery, and he did that all himself, plus a drummer, and then he kind of recruited a bunch of buddies to fill it out, and we did one live show, and yeah, we had a lot of fun, and we decided we'd keep doing it, and so it's been a lot of fun. We were able to tour with Belvedere for a little bit there, and we played some shows in Toronto with like Pulley, and we were supposed to originally play with Strung Out and Death by Stereo when that tour was supposed to happen back in April 2020. But when that rolled around, we've all kind of been a little busy ourselves, and so we just weren't necessarily able to jump at that one. But we've been kind of looking to our other projects as of late. A lot of us, I'm doing a lot of Fast Eddie stuff. We got Bill Morton, who's ramping up his Your Pal Bill project, that's been going for quite a while. Actually, he's one of the people that inspired me to kind of do solo stuff, and now I play in a band with him. So it's kind of cool how music happens like that. And then our drummer Nick, he's also part of a band called Wasting Time. They were just out in Quebec, and they played the Rock La Cause Festival. And like some of the headliners for that were, I think, who is it? Dropkick Murphys, and it was Flogging Molly, but then I think maybe it was Spike and the Gimme Gimmes replaced them. I don't know. It was killer lineup because it also included like Satanic Surfers and No Fun at All, and the Core, who are Western Canada buds of Duane over there.
Shout out the car. Heck yeah, they're killing it right now, touring all over Europe, all over the world here. So yeah, they're doing well.
Yeah, so I mean like Dead Cemetery rips, but we all got our own other ripping projects going on too. So we just all love music, man.
Fast Eddie puts on the kilometers, you guys. Like, you don't realize this guy's playing shows. Pedal to the metal. Like, yeah, he's been grinding it out and playing a lot of shows, which is sweet to see,
Yeah, this
Burning up the QEW, right?
QEW, the 401, all the 400 series, all the way out to Quebec City earlier this year and back, and then all the way down to Windsor in the springtime. Yeah, I've been pretty much all over Eastern Canada, or at least kind of Ontario and Quebec. I did do an East Coast tour last summer too, two summers ago, I guess. Jesus, time flies. But I'm ready to go out west. That's why I hooked up with Duane, and I'm friggin' stoked.
Well, where is these shows taking you guys?
Oh, yeah, like all over
Toronto,
let me pull the poster here.
Waterloo.
Yeah, we're doing Toronto. Yeah, we're doing like 6 in the east,
Okay.
in Ontario and Quebec, and then 6 in the West in BC and Alberta. So we're kind of missing the Maritimes, but give us time. We'll get there
Yeah.
eventually. Yeah, but all your major cities, lots of them that you want to hit, like we're doing Toronto, Montreal.
Now the Toronto show, you guys have Drake
Yeah.
opening up for that show, right?
Yes.
No, he's just going to be in attendance. He's just a bigger fan of us. He doesn't even want to play.
Wow, he's scared of you guys, huh? I got you.
Yeah, well, I mean,
He
even
knows.
some of the juggernauts, people you might think have all this confidence, sometimes they can be the most self-conscious of all. And, we respect that if Drake wants to just watch from the audience.
He's scared of the diss track.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I know Regretzky's already got that one written up there, don't you?
Yeah. When you have one on an acoustic guitar, your shit is over. It's like, I got a diss track written about me on an acoustic guitar. I mean, it's up there with like a song that Taylor Swift wrote about one of her many ex-boyfriends. It's like, damn, you're dead.
Let me be her ex-boyfriend and let me get a song written about me. I'd be okay with that,
Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Well, the thing is, I wrote 2 songs for Fast Eddie. Like, one's a diss track and one's one that's really pumping him up. But I got them both ready to go. So like, when we get together and start playing shows, if everything's chill, like, he gets the good one. But if not, I got the diss track loaded. It is Duane Regretzky versus Fast Eddie. It says it right on the poster.
It's true. It's true. We are going to battle it out. That's for sure.
The interesting thing, you guys, is that Eddie and I have never actually met in real life. We've never played any shows together. We just hooked up with each other through mutual friends and planned this 12-show tour all across Canada. So, it's been all on good faith, but I'm convinced we're going to have the most amazing time.
Oh yeah, that's pretty rad. I mean, it's like I asked you, how often you see your co-host, and it's kind of like me and Eric. We haven't seen each other in like fucking 3 years, if not longer.
Yeah.
You guys, you and Josh, you guys don't see each other, but if you guys play a show
2 years, something like that, we play a show together, and it's nice. They say absence makes the heart grow fonder, and I can tell you it does apply in terms to Josh and I. We always have a great time when we see each other. So what else could it be?
I got you. Yeah. I mean, that's cool. I noticed this year you've seen him a few different times, actually.
That's right. I've been right up Josh's ass this year. Yeah, and in the last year, I played bass in Trash Ambulance for their 10-year anniversary show last year, and then I did a 6-day tour with Trash Ambulance last November, and then I saw them at the tattoo show that I booked. They came and played, which was crazy times. So yeah, I've gotten to see them like 3 times in the last year and a bit. It's been nice.
Well, that's more than I've seen them.
Yeah, there you go. We gotta get together one of these days, man. I think y'all come to Canada. That's the move, right?
Yeah.
I'm working on the Nexus Pass right now, so I can easily get across the border and get back to the States. Not that I want to get back to the States, but I can at least get over faster than just waiting in line, man. Sat in the Peace Bridge, trying to get over and back because the wife and I did a Costco run. And I swear, man, she's got her Nexus Pass, and she was giving me grief. She was like, "Oh, look, that car's using the Nexus Pass. Look how fast they're going." And here we are sitting. And I was like, "I know, babe. I'm sorry."
Because you don't have it? Both people in the vehicle have to have it?
Yeah. We both have to have it. Yup.
Get on it.
Yeah. I applied, so I'm just waiting for my interview. So,
well, the Peace Bridge crossing, that's relatively, Well, no, wait. You must have a Peace Bridge out east as well, because you're nowhere. There is a crossing called that near Vancouver. So you just got me excited for a second.
Oh shit! I was in your backyard.
No,
what's that?
Does that
the Nexus?
Does it cost?
Oh yeah, $120. But I'll get. No, I think it's a flat fee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then I'll get like TSA pre-check and all that good shit along with it. So yeah, it'll pay for itself.
Yeah. I don't have the travel ID, the star ID or the real ID, whatever you want to call it.
Oh yeah.
Nor do I have a passport because I haven't mine expired in fucking 95, I think, But so now to get one, I have to get a birth certificate. And my birth certificate's so old that if I pick it up, it's gonna fucking crumble. So I'm ordering a new one. I'm ordering a new one from San Francisco. And I have to print out some paperwork, take it to this place to get it notarized. Then I got to take a picture of it and then take a picture of that, my current ID, and a bill or something that says that I am who I am. Email it to San Francisco's clerk's office. Then I got to wait anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks before I get my birth certificate in the mail, and that's costing me $75.
Reasonable.
That's
You got to stay on that, man. Stay
Very
on it.
good.
Well, I never knew that you needed a quote unquote real ID thing until this year, even though it's been in effect for the last 8 years. Or,
Yeah. They were harping on that shit. Yeah, like 3 years ago, I think. I remember. Yeah. And then once we got up here to Buffalo, yeah, the IDs that we got, we made sure they were in the enhanced ones. So
yeah, it's I can go somewhere. Like it was like, I think it was April, May, I think it was when it went in effect, like the next day. But can you imagine flying and you were okay, and then you try to come home and you don't have that correct ID to get home? You're fucked. You're stuck.
You get jammed up at the airport. They try to send you
Yeah.
back. Wasn't there like a Tom Hanks movie like that one time? He was just like living in the airport. I'm gonna Photoshop you into that movie poster, Russ.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You're
How
stuck
about-
in
how about,
Midway, Chicago. Boo.
I like the Home Alone one,
Yeah. Just stick the Home Alone one on the Tom Hanks movie. There you go.
Oh, it's
Done
3
deal.
and 1, 2 and 1.
Mash up, man.
Basically, it's similar, right? He's just stranded in a airport where Kevin was stranded at home. And he had to fend for himself, and he was defending off the burglars. And at the airport, he's trying to, hoard off the security because he's living in the airport. So it's about.
I got your tagline right here. Home aflown.
Oh.
That's kind of sounds like something else. Like
Yeah, it's questionable at best.
yeah, it's questionable. So Eddie, who are some of your musical influences?
It all just friggin' stems from my love of pop punk at the end of the day. I really, really grew up on like the pop punk side of the scene. Like my first major concert was going to see Simple Plan and Good Charlotte.
Okay,
But
cool.
the best thing that came out of that was seeing the opener and learning about Autopilot Off. Do you guys remember that band at all?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, they like right there, talk about an influence. Like first it was just like listening to this music and kind of having fun with it. And then seeing a band like that do what they did opening for those guys, I was like, holy shit, this could be more than just enjoying with my ears, right? Like, cause my mom played guitar, my Opa played accordion and harmonica and stuff like that, and like my dad knows how to sing and sang and stuff. So it's always kind of been around me, and so it just kind of was a natural step. But to see that and understand oh man, just four dudes with these instruments fucking rock so hard. You don't need the big studio sound. You don't need to be from fucking the States or fucking something, right? Or a big city in the States, if you will, right? So that was really cool. But I love MXPX. I love Blink-182. Green Day, obviously, they're OGs, right? And then just taking it back to a little bit more of the faster side of that is like I really like the melodic hardcore kind of almost like easy core esque stuff, like set your goals and for your strong, like newfound glories, like
Yeah.
love that band, and then like those bands, getting into those bands is how I found out about like No Use for a Name and like Lagwagon and
Woo!
yeah, Melancholy and all these other like great kind of like pop punk esque bands. But I do love like fast tempo. So like if you got a sick melodic like catchy kind of hook and it's like 200 to 220 BPM, like sign me up.
Nice. Yeah.
Out of the 63 episodes I've done of this podcast, that's the first time that Set Your Goals has been said on this show, and they are a great
shit.
fucking band.
Dude, they're coming back, and like unfortunately I had a bit of a snafu and I can't get into the States right now, but they're playing some shows like kind of up here a little bit, and I'm so bummed because I would kill to go see those guys again. Like they're just
take it easy,
so
Eddie.
much energy.
That's why you can't go into the States right now. You're talking about I killed to see this band.
Oh, yeah.
Like only Donald Trump. Like, give me a break. Come on. Right?
There we go.
What a dick.
Well, what about Canadians' Comeback Kid?
Oh, yeah, then like get onto the Canadian bands, which again, like Comeback Kids, huge influence, that Wake the Dead album, which they're doing a tour for that I'm gonna go see in like a couple of weeks, like here in Toronto, which is gonna be huge. And then like Gob, obviously huge influence. Sum 41, duh, right? Like
Yeah.
how can you miss them? Like love it or hate it, they became massive, and I think that's sick. Like
what about Billy Talent, Eddie? Are you a Billy Talent guy?
I am a Billy Talent fan. I don't necessarily like listen to them consistently. Like Ben's voice can be a little much, but like Ian's guitar playing, like if you're a musician, how can you deny that shit, right? Like
Totally.
it's just like so good. And so funny little story about those two bands is I was able to go to Australia when I was like 25 to go visit my friend Siobhan, and I got to go to Soundwave Festival, and the headliners that year was Metallica, Linkin Park, who I love, Blink-182, and then all these other like amazing bands. And some of those bands included Sum 41 and Billy Talent, and they played on the same stage back to back. And like
nice.
I just like stayed there. I can't even tell you who the band on the other stage was that was right beside me, because I didn't care, because I just thought it was so cool that like I'm all the way here and I'm seeing like two of these, in my opinion, favorite Canadian bands that are like, just crushing it. So that was a lot of fun. And, it's really cool, on to more Canadian bands. Living with Lions, like that band was unreal. And like most of those guys are now playing in Comeback Kid. I don't know if you knew that, but now you do.
Nice.
Yeah.
I remember from Comeback Kid, like the earlier band with members before they started Comeback Kid, Figure 4, which was a Canadian Christian hardcore band. They were on Facedown Records.
Reference, of course, to Brett the Hitman Hart's finisher, the Figure 4 leg lock. Also used by such greats as Ric Flair. He wasn't the first to do it, but
hey, buddy, hey. Let's slow down for a second. I'd slow down there, okay?
Okay, I'm sorry. You know what? Someone's at my door. I gotta go get a package real quick.
What the heck? I think you're dropping off packages. You know what I mean?
The seal has been broken. The seal has been broken.
Yeah. He made sure he muted himself this time.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, those are a bunch of rad-ass bands, man. Comeback Kid, exactly. I mean, that damn Wake the Dead album is great. Turnaround's great. I mean, everything they've done. Did they re-record? Did they re-record Waking the Dead this year? Just the single?
I think they did. Yeah, they did. for sure.
With Andrew on vocals, I think this time.
Yeah, which would make sense because that's the only thing you probably want to hear in a re-record that's much different would be Andrew taking over.
I
Yeah.
like how sometimes bands will do that when they'll have a singer in the band for so many years, and then they do have those classic hits that they sing often, and the crowd likes it, so let's re-record it with me on vocals and let's put that version out there. I know Killswitch Engage did that with some of their stuff when they got the new singer with Howard.
Yeah, totally.
So, man, hey, look at that guy. There he
That's
is again.
right. Oh,
I like that shirt he has on.
That's his like costume, his kayfabe costume.
Nice.
Can
Yeah,
we call
you
him
fit right in Nashville, Tennessee with that one, man. That screams Lower Broadway right there, dude. Yeah, you would look like a local.
Yeah, you would. Where'd he go? He's not even talking.
Oh,
I think he muted. There you are.
I was saying I could fit in Nashville, Tennessee, or Red Deer, Alberta. Get you a plane that can do both.
Nice. Yeah, I'd stay in Alberta, man.
Oh Jesus, that was pointed.
Eddie, where are you at?
I'm in Toronto.
Okay.
That's where I'm at.
What time is it there?
City Slicker.
It's like just after 8.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he's on your
We're
time,
on-
Eric. Okay.
Yeah, we're on the same time.
Yeah. He's early. He's earlier.
Yeah.
So I heard Top is from so Tennessee and New York. That's where you guys are at.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm in
Dope.
in Tennessee. He's in New York.
Yep.
Nice.
Well, how much more time do you have, Eddie?
I got a little bit more time if there's anything.
I just want to make sure I don't want to rush you. You know what I'm saying? So, but
No.
whenever you need to go, just give us a thumbs up and we'll say our goodbyes.
No, for sure. Appreciate that. No, I got a little bit of time still.
We're doing good. Like we just gave Fast Eddie the out, and he stayed. Like this must be going.
No, I'm good, guys. I'm not going nowhere.
Yeah, no. This is it's nice to see Duane in facial kind of screen time recognition instead of just
he wants to get a
on
look
messages.
He wants to get a look at those teeth before it takes me out just like a horse. They say you never look a gift horse in the mouth, but in this situation, you look a Duane horse in the mouth. That's acceptable.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't think there's anything that can't be Duaneized.
Duane and I's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, Duaneized.
Duaneized.
The Duaneizer.
Yeah.
As far as pop punk bands, did you ever get into
Oh, Bad 7 glitched.
Oh no, he's glitching on us.
That's such a pivotal moment too.
Yeah,
I know he was
yeah. Oh my god. Wait, I think we got him back. He's back.
I'm back.
Okay, here we are. Okay. So you cut out before you said the band.
Phoenix TX. Did you ever get into
Oh
those
yeah.
guys?
Yeah, for sure. Threesomes like that's a fucking jam and a half, man. Like,
yeah, 100%. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, it's they're really really good band. Like that whole Drive Through Records like roster, like that's so like now there's like Pure Noise Records, if you will. That's kind of like one of the leading kind of more pop punk kind of type labels. Like there's like I know Hopeless too currently has a lot of like pop punk bands, but they've always kind of been that way, and they've kind of like they've been in and out of kind of being associated with majors and stuff like that, and so is everybody else. But then like I just know Pure Noise kind of from the ground up, so to me that's like a grassroots kind of pop punk label, just like Drive Through Records was back in the day. Phoenix TX, Starting Line, Glory, and then like having like bands like Finch, and Senses Fail. Yeah, right. Like
That
you know,
first-
and
That Finch album and
what is the
that first Census Fail EP with
Yeah.
187 and
Yep.
those two albums are flawless.
Yeah,
God,
no,
man.
for sure,
Yeah.
right? That stuff's again like at such a like crucial point in time too in like the music movement and nobody knew it, right? Like just think of the thousands, literally thousands of bands that were influenced from probably just like that those two records alone, right?
Yeah,
Whether
yeah,
they know it or not, right? Like
Yeah. You went to Warp Tour and you got the drive-through compilation, you know, at the merch tent for free. And
yeah,
then
oh
it ended
yeah.
up living in your CD player in your car. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's
for
awesome.
sure. Yeah, those compilations. That's what I swear by. That's why I'm really happy. I'm actually on a couple comps myself as of late. So in September I was able to be on the Go Kick Ass 2 compilation, and that ended up being a double disc because there were so many bands interested after the first one. And so my buddy John from Cartridge Heart, he puts that one out. So I put my like kind of more slow ballady song Chin Up Kid on there because he had a whole slew of like fast punk rock, hard, like kind of aggressive punk bands, plus a whole bunch of like alternative and like rock kind of like bands. So I was like, well, I figured with that kind of ballady song, it fits a little more on the rock side, and it does, and I'm happy that's the way that one landed. And then my
Nice,
friend
nice.
Jordan, who runs Faster and Louder Records, he put out an acoustic compilation, and I put a song "Take Me Back" on there, and that's a lot more like up tempo, a little more like what you'd expect to hear from Fast Eddie. And that's got like a whole slew of other acoustic artists from across Canada and a few from America as well. So yeah, if anybody listening wants to go check out some rad comps, the Faster and Louder acoustic brunch compilation and the Go Kick Ass series from Cartridge Heart, because Go Kick Ass 3 is going to be released in mid-September. So
And the
Fuck
Higher
yeah, dude.
Education compilation from High End Denim Records. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
sneaks it in there.
Dwayne's a company man. Dwayne's a company man.
Nice.
Eddie, man, tell me about this Blood, Sweat, and Beard split EP.
Yeah, so I did that with my good buddy Scott Murray, who that's actually the show that I got to go see, is the Heavy Petter and High Dive split release show in Toronto. So he did some acoustic stuff, and again, one of the people that kind of influenced me to be kind of doing it a little more continuously. So we hooked up and we did like an Ontario run, we called it the Blood, Sweat, and Beards tour. And then the East Coast tour that I mentioned, that was also with Scott Murray. We called that the Blood, Salt, and Beards tour because we were going out to the ocean. And so after a couple tours together and like multiple runs, we obviously knew each other's songs really well, and we decided, hey, let's put something out together and let's make it each of us covering one of each other's songs, but in our own way. And it was supposed to be like one song each plus an original, and then kind of end up being two covers each, and we kind of just forego the original because they kind of were almost originals in their own retrospect. You know what I mean? Like they're both songs from each of us are very different than what you hear from the other artists. So we felt that was strong enough to just put out on its own, and that was a lot of fun.
So I'm looking at this right now, and it says "Up to Nothing" Scott Murray version. So that's basically him doing you.
Yes.
Okay. And then the other tracks on there called "Calling Today" and "Underground." Is that you doing him?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man.
That's cool.
Because I'm
Yeah.
just skimming through the media players, and I was looking at the albums and the singles you had out. So
Yeah, for sure. I
What?
also I just got a new EP that's almost in the can. I got like one more final session to go on that, and that's going to be a 5-song EP, and that's going to again kind of go back to the more upbeat kind of higher tempo, foot stomping, hand clapping, fast Eddie. So I'm really excited about those ones.
all right,
Hell
if you're
yeah.
gonna do the foot stomp and the hand clapping, I'm gonna need you to get Regretzky's shirt, and then you need to come on down to Nashville, and you're gonna fit right in.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know.
I even got the foot tambourine and everything. So
Oh hell yeah!
Oh,
you
fuck
know.
yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Just a
I mean-
Yeah.
note, the shirt is bonded to me at a chemical level. You cannot remove this shirt from my body, so I just don't see it happening. I don't know.
So that's skin. That's a skin suit then.
well, that just means I have to skin
Second
you.
skin.
I'll skin you, and then I'll wear your skin, which by product is also the shirt. So
Yeah. So,
Murderous Eddie.
I told you I was gonna kill someone.
and again,
You
the
didn't
reason
say
why
that.
you can't come into the States, though.
Damn it!
I just wanted to bring up what Eddie. I think Eddie coined the term "skate fast, score fast" tour, but I just wanted to highlight his pun ability. Eddie, you just went on a tour with your friend Kevin Murphy. What was that tour called?
So I gotta give credit where credit's due. Kevin's the one who came up with this, and he aptly named it the Eddie Murphy Tour.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Like it's right there, and I would have never thought about it. And yeah, he knew to do it, and he made up like an extra little like run poster because he even did all the show posters and stuff like that. Yeah, Kevin Murphy. He just put out an album called Fireweed. It's fucking incredible. If you're into the acoustic folk punk, very like Against Me-esque kind of stuff.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Check
Yeah.
him out
Fuck
for
yeah.
sure. But yeah, so he did that up, and yeah, everybody we talked to on the run definitely had something to say about the name of that one. So that was cool.
Well, you guys could, because you spell your name with the IE, so you could have technically got away with it and called it the Eddie Murphy Raw Tour or Eddie Murphy's Delirious Tour, and everyone would have thought that Eddie Murphy was going back out on tour doing his stand-up live again, So
We should
And
have.
then they would have
next time.
hired Duane Regretzky, attorney at law, because there would have been a lawsuit on that shit, dude.
Attorney at law. Attorney at law.
yeah, that's a good song, man.
Yeah.
Damn, he's on key too. He's on key too, even
Yeah.
through a cell phone on the other side of the world from these guys.
I listened to that song while I was on vacation. Like so when he released it, I showed my girlfriend. She was so annoyed because of how good and catchy it was. It just got stuck in her heads for the week, and we just kept listening to it.
How can you not get it stuck in your head? I mean, and then you just want to sing it all day long,
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah,
true. That's true. And you know what, Eddie, you got some zingers too. One of your songs, I've been singing it to my cat for like 2 months because it's kind of similar to a little song I sing to my cat anyway. Oh my god, yeah, that's good. It's catchy. If it gets stuck in your head, that's an earworm. Maybe.
No, it's really good.
Maybe one day this will somehow translate into hundreds of dollars for us. I don't know.
So the tour starts in Toronto, so that means are you driving out there, Duane? Are you flying out there?
Yeah, so I'm gonna fly out to Toronto and cast myself upon Eddie's mercy for 6 shows. He's gonna drive us around. Eddie lives in Toronto, so I think we're gonna crash his house that night. Then it's on to Waterloo and Ottawa, the capital, before we go to Quebec. And yeah, we really haven't. So yeah, we'll do those shows. Eddie will drive us around, and then we both fly back. I fly back like on a travel day off, and then Eddie's gonna hang around home for a night and fly back the next day when we have a show in Kamloops, BC. So my wife will come to the airport and pick me up, and the next day I'll come pick Eddie up, and we'll go drive him around and do 6 shows in BC and Alberta, including visiting our mutual friend Josh from Trashed Ambulance at his festival Punksgiving that he's doing the 2nd year of now. So this is Punksgiving 2. Eddie and I are both playing, and yeah, it's gonna be a crazy good time. So hopefully we'll crash his house and be a negative influence on his kids and stuff. I don't know.
So was the first Punksgiving in Red Deer as well?
Yes, at
Okay.
Bo's Bar. Yeah, it's gonna be sweet. It's Chicks Dig It are headlining. Vargul is gonna play. Many
Really?
other bands, and Fast Eddie and I. It's gonna be
Regal
crazy.
Fowl. I know Regal Fowl from my friends in Among Legends who tour across Canada as much as any indie band does. They also run Steady Riot Records, and yeah, they're great people. But I know Regal Fowl because they played shows with them. So it's again,
Eddie,
it all connects.
Eddie, we're gonna have to start charging for those record label plugs, dog.
Hey, you know what? It doesn't. I was looking at the flyer of this Punksgiving, and I had to get my magnifying glass off the floor so I can zoom into the bottom of this flyer here, and it says
Sorry.
Duane Regretzky and Fast Eddie. So
Well, a little birdie told me that somebody got in contact with somebody and to say maybe, hey, how about we get a logo on that so people can tell that we're a band and not like a fucking afterthought. But yeah, no, apparently there are changes coming to the poster, and I credit Fast Eddie. He had to bust Josh's balls a little bit, but Josh is gonna get us sorted with a nice little logo. And I said I would defend Josh's honor on this podcast, but I'm just throwing him right under the
Well, to be fair, I said that I would give you shit for not. To be fair, I told Josh I would give Dwayne shit because all his logos are too big. He needs a nice, small, concise, just text. No drink and text.
So
I got a little lightning bolt. He's got a big drink.
I know you guys just bonded over bashing my tequila logo, but you see, this is our life. This is our life, you guys. These are the real issues that we face. So it's just the way it goes,
Nice.
In any case, we're stoked to play Punksgiving, and yeah, logo's bigger.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, let's take a break here, and I'm not as cool as the guys over at Denim Radio, but I think it's a little bit time for the
Wait for it.
So this is a little segment that I stole from the guys over at Denim Radio called the
Pressure Cooker.
Yes. So this was a little challenge that I said to old Regretzky here, and we were going to do it with Josh, but Eddie, you can play as well now. You can be Josh, okay? Actually, you can be Eddie. But me and the 7 came up with some questions to ask you for the pressure cooker. Now I don't have the background music. I wasn't that fancy. Okay. Duane, explain the rules.
Someone will put it in post, right? That's what happens with my show. Usually
exactly.
somebody puts it in. I don't know who, but...
Somebody.
Duane, explain the rules.
Okay, so it's going to be 8 to 15 rapid fire questions. Eddie, try not to overthink your answer too much. Just say the first thing that comes to your mind, and maybe we'll circle back to discuss some of the answers later.
Exactly. All right. Well, Eric, Did I send you a copy of the list?
Yeah, I got it pulled up right here, man.
All right. I'm gonna do the first two. You do the two after that. All right. We'll just switch it up. So,
Cool.
You guys ready? Here we go. Bret Hart or Chris Jericho?
Bret Hart.
Bret Hart.
Favorite Simpson character?
Bart.
Sideshow Bob.
Ooh, okay.
All right, coffee or tea?
Coffee.
T.
Ooh, you guys
Best
might
cover
have to
song
make it
you've
on
ever
court.
heard?
Franco Un-American by Fast Eddie.
Oh.
Ooh. I was gonna say, hey, Jealousy by Hit the Lights, actually.
Oh, nice. Rancid or No Effects?
No effects.
No effects.
Favorite No Effects song?
Oh, I mean, Idiots Are Taking Over. Just
The Decline.
Okay.
Yeah. All
it's
right.
not a song. It's
Favorite
EP.
All right. Favorite action movie? Favorite action movie?
Demolition Man.
Last Action Hero.
Oh man, with the classics over here.
All right. Favorite comedy movie?
Grandma's Boy.
Meet the Parents.
Oh,
Nice.
you guys are coming out.
Ooh.
We're both
Solid for
Sandmans.
You got the both Sandmans? I like that.
Nice.
Vans or
nice.
Chucks?
Vans.
Vance.
Okay. Brian Adams or Celine Dion?
Brian Adams.
Celine Dion.
Ooh. All right.
All right.
Eric, Brian Adams or Celine Dion?
Brian Adams.
Yeah.
Brian Adams or Shania Twain?
Brian Adams.
Right.
Bare Naked Ladies is the answer to all three.
Yeah. Yes.
It's because the upright bass.
The true number one answer is Rush. That's it.
Oh yeah, hands down. Hands down.
As a Canadian, I'm contractually obligated not to argue with that.
All right, who would win in a fight, Sebastian Bach or Drake?
Oh, Sebastian Bach for sure.
Drake, because his bodyguards would shoot and kill him just like they did outside of his house last year or whatever.
Nice. All right, you want to do the last one there, attitude?
Yeah, real quick. Do you guys claim Sebastian Bach?
Why would we? Is he from Canada somehow?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'll claim him.
Yeah.
Savage
I mean,
animal.
he was on Trailer Park Boys. He was on Trailer Park Boys. So
That makes him more of a Canadian than anything.
yes.
Eric, you sent me a question, and I don't have it on here. The TV show.
Oh yeah. You can't do that on television or Degrassi Junior High.
I guess Degrassi. Yeah.
You guys
I've
don't
only
remember
seen
you
the
can't do that on television?
I'll
No.
take that one.
It might be a little-
Okay.
What was
Yeah,
it
yeah.
All right.
It was kind of like a
Sketch comedy.
variety show. Wasn't Alanis Morissette on that?
Mhm.
A young Alanis Morissette was on. You
I'm
can't do that on
interested.
television.
Okay.
Yeah.
she
And
was-
That's cool.
Go
like
ahead.
during the show, if somebody said, "I don't know," I think that's what it was. It like that was like the phrase
Slime.
or whatever. They would get slime dumped on them.
Fine.
Well, that sounds like
And
Yeah,
that-
yeah,
And that's where
Uh-oh.
it was on
Yeah,
Nickelodeon. Yeah.
Well, that's where Nickelodeon got their slime from. Is from that show, because once
Yeah,
that show
yeah.
went off, they started slime everything. All right, last question I have: Tom Green or Jim Carrey?
Tom Green.
Tom Green.
My dad was on
Oh,
the
yeah.
Tom Green show.
What?
Not the,
Yeah,
not the
dude.
Green Tom show.
It's not the Green Tom show. It is
It is my favorite show.
Because
Yeah.
my
Because
dad
it's
was
my show.
on that show.
Oh, nice.
All right. Well, that
Nice.
ends our round of the pressure cooker.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
All right,
Oh, shit. I got a package.
Oh,
Oh,
go ahead. Did you
What is
say you're
it?
leaving, Eddie?
yeah,
No?
my time is up. My time is
All
up,
right, Eddie.
gentlemen. Thank you so much for having me. I
Enjoy
really
the show.
appreciate it.
I'm gonna have you
Yeah,
back.
Thank you.
all
sure,
right?
man.
Yeah, please do. This was a
Yeah.
lot of fun. Thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks,
totally.
Duane. Thanks, you guys.
Thanks for coming, Eddie. Good
Yeah,
to see you.
for sure. Cheers, guys.
Later.
Cheers.
Bye.
See ya.
Go Bills.
All right. Well, I wrote my
Eddie.
own pressure cooker.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah?
were you gonna go see about a package, Eric?
Yeah, I've got a package downstairs. Hold on one second.
I also have a package.
Dude,
All right.
you're not recording.
All right, Dwayne.
I
So
just
we
want to.
just
Yeah.
go ahead.
I just want to say I went and I got my package from the door, and it was a bazooka, but it's got no munitions, no rocket. It was a bazooka, no rocket. So if anybody wants to send me the rocket, I can blow something up.
What the
I don't
fuck,
think we can
man?
send rockets in the mail, man.
Just
I got
wrap
some
it in
Johnny
peanut
rockets.
butter.
There we go.
Yeah.
That works every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pack
All
it with
right,
peanut butter. Throws
No,
off
you
the
guys-
scent.
This is our commercial break on this before the next pressure cooker round. But chunky or creamy peanut butter?
I'll take chunky, but my wife won't let me have it. She likes
Aw.
it creamy.
What about you, Eric?
I like the
See?
creamy. Yeah. Peter Pan. Yeah. It's my jam. Yeah.
No, it's peanut butter. It's not jam.
Oh boy.
Get out of
No.
here.
Okay, let's keep the jam, the dad jokes going. If anybody ever asks you to jam, like you're at a show, they know, oh, these guys, they play a bit of music. They say, you want to jam? You look at them dead in the eye, you say, jam? I don't even put it on my toast anymore. It usually discourages people.
You're not even a dad, are you?
Nope.
It's all right. Dad jokes are great. Oh, I was going through my boxes in my basement of old stuff, and I found a deck of cards from like probably the late 90s, early 2000s, and they were called dad jokes. And I left them down there because I was going to bring them up here for today. Dumbass. So, anywho. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. And what's going on? And welcome to another episode of the Pressure Cooker.
I'm going to take credit where credit's due. I wrote that song. That's me. I played all those instruments. That's me singing on it. I brought it up the first few times on my podcast, but I've got a pressure cooker for you, Eric and Russ. Are you ready?
We
you
are.
know the rules.
Bring it.
Here you go. Cue the background music. Number 1, Mark Big Mac McGuire or Sammy Sosa?
McGuire.
Sammy.
Name 3 Canadian prime ministers.
Optimus. Rib. And Prime Energy.
Drake.
Name 1 Canadian prime minister.
Trudeau.
Okay, there we go. Okay, next question. Pick one. You can only ever listen to ska music and go to ska shows for the rest of your life. Or you can only eat food cooked at your local bowling alley for the rest of your life. Which one are you picking?
I'm going to go ska show.
I'm going to go see the pie
because
tasters for the rest of my life.
Yeah, because I can eat at the ska show.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Next question. If Russ Attitude has 20 stolen Razor scooters and he needs to sell 15% of them to pay his bookie off, how many Razor scooters does Russ have to sell?
Wait, what?
What's 20% or what's 15% of 20?
That's why I make my wife do the tipping.
See, this is what I wanted to find out. What kind
9.
of tippers you guys are?
9.
Okay, moving on.
I said 9 scooters. Okay.
Who
Fuck.
who are the greatest wrestling tag team ever?
The Hart Foundation.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Heart Foundation.
All right, Fast Eddie will be pleased with that. Russ, say something nice about Eric.
Eric, your hair looks good today.
Hey, thanks.
All
These
right.
old rags.
Fuck, marry, kill. Jonathan Davis, Fred Durst, Corey Feldman.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Kill Fred Durst. That's easy.
Not Corey Feldman?
No.
Oh, because you're gonna fuck him and you're gonna marry Jonathan Davis.
Wait, kill both Jonathan Davis and Fred Durst. And
No,
date
no.
marry Corey.
No, that's not what the question is. That's not.
All right, I'm gonna go Jonathan Fred. I'm gonna go Jonathan Fred Corey.
Fuck, marry, kill. Okay. Next up, Eric.
Oh,
Eric, say
Yeah.
something nice about Russ.
Russ, your t-shirt collection is almost as good as mine.
I don't know if that was nice, but okay. Moving on to the next question. What is the best sketch comedy television show of all time?
in living color.
Kids in the Hall.
Okay. we'll
Yeah,
come
I
back
know
to that.
I know you had to go there, but I wasn't doing it.
Oh fuck yeah, he's speaking my language. Okay, who do you think is the more generous lover, me or Josh from Denim Radio?
Well, considering he's not here, I'm gonna go Josh.
Oh!
Now.
Duane all day, baby.
Thank you.
It's the only right answer.
Okay, last question. Pick one. Wear a mega hat for the next 4 years, or FaceTime your mom every time you have sex.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna go MAGA because it's Make America Gangsta again.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry. It was either this or wear a MAGA hat.
Exactly, and she'll say, "Thank you, son. I hope you come soon." Whatever, and hang
Whoa!
up.
God damn! I hope you come soon. Oh wow!
And this has been the pressure cooker. Okay,
Bravo, sir. Bravo.
do we need to go back to any of these?
Actually,
That's-
I do have something to go back on yours. Oh wait, no, he's gone. But did you say Bret Hart as well?
You both agreed Hart Foundation.
I know,
Yeah.
but I asked you guys Bret Hart or Chris Jericho.
Oh, we pick Bret Hart both, obviously, because we have original sin and like patriotic guilt. But when it comes down to it, Chris Jericho, he's got Fozzy, right? That
Hell
motherfucker's
yeah.
got a band. You know,
Yeah,
he's
they've been
on
around for
cruises and shit.
25 years now.
Break
That
the
band's
walls
been around.
down.
Right?
Hey,
it's a hard
I
one.
saw them. I saw Fozzy, and they fucking rocked.
Yeah.
And he came out.
They played
he
what?
came
The
out with a
warehouse?
fucking jacket. He came out with the Y2J jacket on. The lights
course.
came off, and he was just like, "Yeah, that's cool." Yeah, they played the warehouse, and they played O'Neill's, and that's where I saw them at. Where I
Okay.
saw Hatebreed. But yeah, so Fozzy's cool. And also with you, I'm with you with the Sideshow Bob. Okay, I'm good with Sideshow Bob. Bart, you know Bart Simpson, the person who plays the voice of Bart Simpson. That's
woman. Nancy
her-
Cartwright, I think.
yeah, her niece is Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah. So
I,
Yeah,
I
and
would
then-
just. Yep.
but
Yeah,
then
go ahead. Which one's
Last Action Hero. Good
that's
choice.
That's a deep cut
Yeah.
by Fast Eddie. That's a great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And who said Meet the Parents? You did, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You like all of them? The whole franchise?
Yeah, I'm a sucker, man. I can't get enough.
yeah.
I'm a sucker for.
Ah,
Punisher.
dude, Dustin Hoffman and Meet the Fockers. Oh my
Oh,
God,
yeah.
dude, he was brilliant. So good.
He takes
And
you
Barbara
on a
Streisand
journey,
was the
man.
mom. Yeah.
And
yeah.
and how it just teaches us about our own relationships when we see a performance like that from Dustin Hoffman and Barbara Streisand.
Oh my
It's
God! Right?
amazing. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
for
Yeah.
sure.
You know, to get that title of that movie, they had to literally find somebody with the last name of Fokker so they can actually put Meet the Fokkers on the poster, because otherwise, it's like it's a made up name to make it sound like obviously Meet the Fuckers, but they actually found a Fokkers family.
Did they give them
Nice.
tickets to the premiere and stuff, or what?
Do you think
They
would?
should have.
Probably should have. Yeah.
Or
I
at
was
least
just
a
I would.
thank you on the credits,
Oh
Exactly.
yeah. So they literally couldn't say, these were fictional characters because there really are Fokkers out there. So
That's awesome.
So that's a
There's Fokkers
documentary.
among us.
yeah, there you go. The documentary. They got a
Nice.
I was gonna say, you want to make a Canadian go hamana 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 instead of Chris Jericho, Bret Hart. You could have said Chris Jericho or Chris Benoit.
Yeah.
See, I
Too
was going to
soon,
bring
too
up
soon.
Benoit.
The Crippler, man.
I remember I was totally stoked when Benoit came to the WWF. Were they WWF at the time of the
Probably,
merger?
yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Yeah,
I was,
yeah.
dude, I was so pro Benoit. Because didn't really care for the WWE roster at the time. So when they brought over the WCW and ECW characters, I was like, fuck yeah, dude, Benoit is a madman. And yeah,
Whoa.
he really was.
Here's something funny. Here's something funny about Benoit. So me and a bunch of people, me and Eric's friend Rob, they went with me, and we went to Thunder, WC Thunder, and Chris Jericho's out there in the not Chris Jericho, Benoit's out there in the rink, and my buddy Rob goes, "Horsemen suck," and he turned and gave him the sharp eye. Right. Well, we looked it up online. We had the ticket stub, and we watched that match, and you could see the point. You could hear, "Horsemen suck," and then you see Benoit turn his head. It was like that's that segment that, like, we were right off, like right on the edge of the TV, so you couldn't see us, man.
Wow,
That's crazy. It's like just a heckle from the audience probably created this nice dramatic moment, where he mugs over and just gives the fucking icy eye.
If we wouldn't have done that, maybe he would still be alive, because everything happens and it throws everything off, man. So,
It's a butterfly effect. You guys probably fucked it all up.
Yep.
Good job, guys. Assholes.
Those are all pretty good answers.
You guys must be a riot at comedy shows too, huh?
Yeah. That's why I got an open mic tonight, actually. So I might be moving to Canada after that, though. So might just kick me out.
I
Get
could
your
be so
asses
lucky.
over here.
Oh yeah, right. I would go. So you guys had mentioned that the Vargul, how you say it again, Varguli?
Vargul?
Yeah, I listened to that episode, and I didn't realize that was the dude that from the video that was pretty popular.
He's the Nazi puncher, yeah.
The Nazi puncher.
Oh,
he was.
nice.
And then I watched the video, and then I watched that episode, and I was like, oh yeah, But that band's pretty rocking. I like them. I'll send you the link, Eric, on that. Also,
cool.
the Off Sailors. What are they? What do they sound like?
Yeah, the Off Sailors. They're a punk band from Red Deer, where Josh lives, and I've seen them play live in Red Deer before. They're a really good time. They got some like punk with metal sensibilities. Their singer Gabe Dog is a riot, so shout out Gabe Dog. And it's always a good time. The Punksgiving lineup is actually pretty stacked, between Vargul and Regal Fowl and the band we were just talking about, the Off Sailors, Chicks Dig It, and everything. It's crazy, man.
Last year's Punksgiving, was that Pulley?
That was the Pulley gig, yeah.
And
God, I would love to see those guys.
Me too.
Aren't they playing shows now again?
Probably.
Yeah, they are, but they don't come anywhere. Well, I don't think they go past like Arizona, kind of like what Pennywise did for the longest time. Yeah. Pennywise would never tour past like maybe Arizona or Texas. That's as far east as they would go. And I think, yeah, that's pretty much pulley and somewhat strung out these days for some odd reason. Yeah. Sucks for us East Coasters.
Or they don't play in the States at all and they just play in Europe.
That makes sense. I mean, they're going to make more money over there than they probably make in ticket sales over here. So
yeah, like there's a classic example of that, a Canadian band called Annihilator. I don't know if you ever heard of them. They're a metal band. So the guy's name is Jeff Waters. They're called Annihilator. He's from Vancouver. And all they do is tour Europe now because they make so much more money over there. But they had like hit metal albums. They were like Canada's answer to the Big Four, but a little more techie on the guitar.
Oh, Annihilator.
Nice.
Yeah, Annihilator. Yeah.
Yep.
And they haven't played in Canada in friggin' like 25 years because they got their bread buttered over in Europe, you know?
Is Anvil a real fucking band?
Who?
Anvil.
Anvil, yeah. They're real.
Okay.
You watched the documentary, man.
I've seen it.
The first time I ever heard of them.
Are they Canadian?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I watched the documentary, but I forgot that part of it.
Well,
They're real.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
wild.
they're Ontario. I'm pretty sure they're an Ontario band.
They're still playing.
I'm not
they
sure.
Play I'm pretty sure they play Walk-In every year, as does Annihilator.
Yeah, I have the after I saw the Annihilator logo, and then I saw the album cover. I actually have Alice in Hell, the first album that they have on cassette.
Dude, it's so good. To me, it's better than Megadeth and Metallica. It's just so good, dude.
Did you hear the news today that Megadeth has no one dies, but I guess Megadeth died because they're putting out their last album and they're doing their last tour and they're calling it a day.
Yeah, bravo on that idea, man. I think that's great. You know?
Yeah, don't beat a dead horse.
Exactly. I mean, put out one more studio record, say it's your last tour, take a couple of years off, and then come back and do like a reunion tour, you know? Rest in peace. Here we go. Yeah.
Rise from the pieces. I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't say that. But no, so what do you go ahead?
Oh, I was just going to say they can't be hurting for money. They were so heavily merchandised. They were like one of the bands, like even in Canada in a small town, you could walk into a Spencer's Gifts or whatever our Canadian equivalent was, and you'd see, you know, Megadeth, Metallica, Misfits, and the Ramones, all those heavily merchandised bands. Hopefully they got a cut of that. But yeah, I'm sure
you guys have Hot Topics?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said that, you know, they're not struggling for money. Hell no, not when you can go to JCPenney's or you can go to like Kohl's or any like department stores like Walmart and you can get AC/DC, Metallica, Misfits like at department stores, you know? It's like, yeah, they sold their rights to that name. And they can do whatever they want. AC/DC.
Oh, exactly. And like
Rush.
Who knows
I mean,
deals they got caught up in.
In all honesty, if you're going to buy a band t-shirt, go to their website and buy it. Don't go to Kohl's. You know?
No. I mean, and I don't have nothing against what I'm about to say, but you know, people just wear those shirts as it's a stylish thing. You know, they don't even know the bands; they just wear it for the graphics, which is cool. You know, that's how I used to pick music out back in the day, was because of graphics. So, they like the shirt, you know. But I do like the reels online when they're like, name 5 Metallica songs. You know.
This is the least of our worries. Within 2 years, you're going to be like, name 2 human people that play in a band. You know what I mean?
You are not correct.
Right.
You're correct.
Yeah.
It's all changing. It's all changing.
Well, since we just said that, and I know you're talking about the AI music, what do you think about the whole Spotify pulling your music off Spotify because of the owner of Spotify gave money to a cause?
Yeah, this is actually an issue I'm really hot under the collar about because, you know, I feel it personally on a personal level. So I think any bands that want to pull off a Spotify right away, good for them. That's a good move. I've been considering it. I think on one hand, another hand, it's like my music is available in many places. I think we should let the audience decide where they want to stream it. If they don't want to listen to Spotify, they can go and listen to somewhere else, all the streaming services. At the same time, I'm also quite confident that all these alternatives are just as nefarious. You know, okay, go to Deezer, go to Tidal. Who they're probably donating money and doing. It's all part of the same corporate machine.
Yeah.
Another thing that, like, I applaud the bands that are doing it and pulling their music off. And like I said, I've considered it, but it's like, if Duane Regretzky pulls off my 75 listeners a month, Metallica and Lady Gaga are going to stay on, right?
Yeah.
And it's some big names need to lead the way and set an example. But I think it's a good thing that people are pulling out of it, and I'm considering it myself. But I feel like just participating in the system, it's like, you look deep enough, you're going to find a problem like that with anything you're involved with in terms of those mass corporate streamers.
That's what I was saying as well. And I don't, like you said, let people go stream where you want to stream. The way I look at it, Spotify, yeah, that's, that situation is what it is. But that's another platform for my music to be heard somewhere else, and, a lot of people still have Spotify. A lot of people still have Apple Music. Tidal, Tidal pays us better as artists, but I don't think I've ever used the app myself. It's probably, I think it's like $29.99 a month or something. I could be wrong.
Switch over, but just wait till you hear what the Tidal guy's doing. It's probably even fucking worse.
Isn't that Jay-Z? Isn't that Jay-Z's company? I think Jay-Z owns Tidal.
Okay, well, there you go. Go listen to my music on Tidal, or just buy it from me. I would prefer that. We can cut everybody out of it if you just want to buy it from me.
Yeah.
I'll sell you my songs for pennies on the dollar. But people will
that's great.
what they want to do.
I have $1 and I have 4 pennies. That's my pennies on the dollar.
I'll tell you what, right now, I'll go to my Bandcamp and I'll set all my music to pay what you can and see who buys it. If you want to pay 50 cents for all my songs I've ever done, you can. But I don't know. People probably won't. They'll probably just keep doing whatever's convenient for them and whatever they're used to, unfortunately.
Yeah. I've been using Spotify since before they paid, when it was free. And it I think it was like 6 months after it launched in the States, and because what are they? I think they're Swedish, company. But I liked it, and I'm comfortable with it. And I guess it's my familiarity of the app that I just know how to use it so well. I've tried Apple, it just doesn't flow for me, and I'm an Apple guy.
Yeah, my wife and I, it was an app called Rdio, which was a streaming service, and it was cheaper than Spotify. And then I think Spotify bought Rdio, and Rdio went the way of the buffalo. So we had to then switch over to the bigger fish. Yeah.
That's another thing too about some of the streaming apps. What do you put your music up online with, Eric?
I mean, I just go through DistroKid, and it puts it. Yeah, it puts. Yeah, so it did. Yeah, Spotify, Apple Music. Yeah,
all of them.
There's a new service that's out. There's a new service that's out. That's an app, and I went on to Spotify. Not Spotify. I went on to DistroKid to see if it was under a new feature, and it's not on there yet. But somebody who put my band stuff up off of our first album from the label that we were on, they use CD Baby, and they're on that new site. So it's like CD Baby, DistroKid, TuneCore, they all have different apps that you could put your music out on. It's wild.
They do. CD Baby. That's from the MySpace days. That's like you would like go to a you're making your GeoCities website, Angel Fire website,
Oh shit!
Get your music out through CD Baby. I can tell you guys have been there since the turn of the internet. These are some of these things
back in my day.
Yeah.
We used to have to listen to the phone with the internet, and it would go
Yeah, I want to say like the first Lonesome Town Drifter release, all of the CDs were printed from CD Baby. Yeah.
So
Tight.
CDs don't cost much money to be printed nowadays. Anyway, it's pretty dirt cheap to get a CD. I have
They
CDs
get you on the
now.
packaging.
I make them at
Yeah.
home, baby. My wife
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
do it
that's-
all in house. We burn them on the
Well-
computer. I got a printer. It prints onto the CDs. She makes the art.
Oh shit.
We cut
Nice.
and paste. It's like arts and crafts time in here.
Oh wow. Well,
Oh, yeah.
now I don't know who's the better lover. You know, if it's you or here. 'Cause now you're talking about arts and craft time. You know, that's pretty sexy right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, your wife's stuff. I like her designs, man. Did she design that flyer?
Yeah, Kaylina made the Skate Fast, Score Fast Tour flyer, the hockey flyer, which is super dope. And she also made another cool one that's about to come out that's kind of avant-garde. You know what I mean? It's a little bit shocking, but it also looks rad. So yeah, that's my wife, Kaylina. Get Crackin' Designs.
Did she do all
Nice.
the Punksgiving like ads and stuff?
No, not this year. She didn't do the Punksgiving stuff, but
Okay.
she does a lot of the Trashed Ambulance stuff.
Yeah. Did she do this one?
No, Sam Lucas did that one, that dope T-shirt. But she
Yeah.
did some of the other. She's done 2 or 3 shirts for Trashed Ambulance.
Yeah, I know she does your stuff. Yeah.
Hell yeah, she does all my stuff and all the Let's Go stuff. You know, my band that I had before I started doing this solo thing. She's done it all.
What's up with that? Are you guys planning on getting back and doing anything anytime soon?
Not really. It's kind of just on ice right now. I'm not going to say never, but I'm just kind of doing my own thing now, and everybody's busy in different areas of their life. So
Yeah.
Let's Go kind of came to a natural resting point. You know what I mean?
So let's rest.
Let's stay.
Yeah.
Let's stay where we are.
So you know what? I really wish that Duane was on the Broken Yokes podcast with us because
Oh God, man.
we would have been dropping the puns left and right.
Yeah. That was a great episode.
I heard there was
Yeah.
a few egg puns there. I haven't listened to it yet, but I'm gonna crack into it.
You're a Yokester over there, huh? So I was like, I try to let Eric do all the punning, and I don't know if anyone caught this cheesy ass one that I said during it though, and they said and they were talking about the album and recording and stuff, and then instead of saying hell yeah, I was like, shell yeah, and then I don't nobody noticed it, but I think what's the guy young Nicholas? No, young Matt. No. Shit. Young Dave.
Young Dave
was like, he was just like laughing. I was like, yeah, I got one. I think somebody saw it. All right. We all got our packages. Cool. So I was watching American Pie last night, right? And apparently it's a big talk about movie right now on the interweb. Because they say how the movie sends a lot of mixed messages and whatnot because of what the movie's about, and it, paints a different picture. And I'm just like, it was different times back then, That was in 1990 or 2000 when that movie came out. That was 25 years ago, and the way that everything's changing. So that movie was pretty.
Honestly, it paints an unrealistic expectation of foreign exchange students. We can all say it. That's what it is.
Because hey, we all saw those in the movies in the 80s and whatnot, and all the foreign exchange students were like, "Come talk to me."
Right. Yeah.
And that's not cool.
Yeah. So they're really talking about that movie on the web right now?
Yeah, because of, like the underage sex. But I'm like, they were underage.
Oh.
Like that's one of the things. But they were underage. They were all adults playing teenagers.
Yeah.
And honestly, what concerns me is Canadian national treasure Eugene Levy in the movie.
Yeah.
Is this going to affect Eugene Levy?
Nah, because he got them eyebrows to back him up.
Yeah, man. Eugene is a saint.
Yeah,
I've been watching
caterpillars.
Yeah, I've been watching Eugene since the 70s, and he was on Oh shit! What was the Canadian Saturday Night Live that was
I'll
aired in the
give you a hint.
States?
It had Rick Moranis. It had John
Yeah,
Candy.
John
It,
Candy.
it was
Yeah,
a
it had all
fictional
of them.
show about a television station.
SCTV.
There it is. There it is.
Was that a TV show or was it like a Saturday Night Live?
It was
It
a
was like a
sketch
Saturday
comedy
night.
show. Yep.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
like
yeah.
SNL, like Kids in the Hall.
Okay.
I guess it was Saturday Night Live had that live aspect with like the celebrity host, which Kids in the Hall and SCTV never had. But yeah, it was the exact same thing, a sketch show. That's what I was kind of hinting at with this best comedy show. I see one of you tickled my balls with Kids in the Hall, but that's how you complete it is with SCTV.
Yeah. Okay. So going back to Kids in the Hall, who's your favorite cast member off of that?
Oh, that's tough. It's like Bruce McCullough. He's the musical one. He did all the really hilarious songs and stuff. Dave Foley, he's just an absolute unit. Like he did news radio. He was great in that.
News radio was great. Phil Hartman was on that.
Exactly. Phil Hartman, an American sketch comedy legend in his own right. But you got like Dave Foley, who is and also gone nude on camera so many times, like in the movie Postal, and then again in the new Kids in the Hall series, because Kids in the Hall just did a reboot like 4 or 5 years ago or something. They did a new season, and there's some ridiculous nudity in the first like 2 episodes with him and Kevin McDonald. But humana. Yeah, it's like it's Kevin McDonald. Fuck it.
Dude, me too. Yeah. My wife and I got to see, it was Kevin McDonald and Scott Thompson at Zany's in Nashville. Dude. And Kevin McDonald kind of just did like he was more of like the MC of the night. You know, he came out and did like a little opening set for Scott. But yeah, it was amazing. Just seeing Scott, like seeing both of them in real life, it was really fucking cool.
Dope. Did Scott Thompson do a buddy monologue or anything?
Oh, dude, he did all of them. He was a beautiful soul that night for sure.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Tom Green Show. Have you seen the new series?
No, he's done so much. Is it like the one where he just is in his van traveling, or does he have a newer one?
This one is with him. He bought property back up in Canada, and he moved back home, and he bought a farm, and it's him putting his farm together and bringing friends over, like celebrity guests, and interviewing them, because it's about basically it's called Tom Green on the Farm, I think it's called.
Dope. I gotta check it out.
Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime, but he does it on there, and then he'll does his podcast on there as well, and then it's just Tom. It's kind of, and his parents are on there as well, which they play the old clips from the MTV Tom Green Show, where he brings the strippers into the house and all that shit.
Well, that's the era when my dad met Tom Green. When my dad was on the Tom Green Show, was in the bringing strippers to his parents' house era, like when he was making his MTV show, I believe.
What was your dad doing on it?
So Tom Green came to my small town called Kenora, Ontario. It's one of the most northwestern towns in Ontario, but you have to drive through it to get further, on the Trans-Canada highways. So he came to my dad's place of work, which was a TV station, because my dad was a news director and an anchorman who used to read the news in a small town, a town of I think 10,000 people or something like that I grew up in. So Tom Green came to this TV station, and my dad was about to kick him out because he thought he was just a psycho with a camera. But then one of the young camera guys from the TV station come and said, "That's Tom Green. I love his show. We actually play his show on our network." So my dad felt obligated to let Tom Green stay in the TV station and get up to a little bit of Tom Green activity there. But yeah, my dad's on that episode for quite a while. It's crazy.
That's awesome.
I'm about to watch that episode again.
Oh yeah.
There's they're all on YouTube, but I have my buddy download them all from one of those sites, and he put it up on his Plex, so I can just sit there and watch all the torrent site.
Sick.
So
Shout out
Nice,
Plex.
nice.
And I was gonna say, Russ, that
yeah.
when you said Tom Green's new show is on Amazon Prime, you mispronounced lookmovie.to because that's where I watch my shit, man. Pirate streamers. I'm not paying for no Amazon Prime. I'm stealing that shit, man, off the streaming websites.
I get it for free because I paid $1 million for shipping for the year. You know,
Fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It's part of that. But man, I remember when Amazon was like $50, and now it's like 100 and something bucks. But it's between me, my parents, my sister, and so we all end up nothing really. So
Nice.
That's good.
Well,
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag free stuff. So,
yeah.
well, this was a great episode of just 4 guys, talking, having fun. Got to chat with the Steady. He was so fast, he's gone. That was supposed to be my cheesy joke. So anyway, but no. Eric, what do you want to say? Oh yeah, I'm going to ask him this question because we didn't ask him this before we sell out. It's the new closing question of every episode. Sometimes it gets talked about for a few minutes. Sometimes it's like we get the answer we want to hear. All right. But before we go, anything you want to plug?
Yeah, just my tour with Fast Eddie. I'm about to announce another tour, like a Chilliwack, Vancouver, Hope tour. Going to be playing at a skate competition. But yeah, no, that's it. I think we covered it all. So
yeah. What about you, Eric? You got anything you want to say? No. All right. No, I think he froze up on us again. So, but he's still there. It's pretty evil, isn't it? He's just staring at you.
It's an evil eye. It's an evil eye.
I should just edit that and put like googly his eyes on there, so it just
Yes, he usually comes back in like 8 seconds later.
No, that was a good movie. Do you ever see that movie with Luke Perry, and it's about the 8 seconds on the Bulls?
I don't think I have.
Say my Wi-Fi sucked up here.
Whoa,
that was pretty
crazy.
cool. All right, he said he normally comes back in 8 seconds, and I really think that was 8 seconds when he said it.
Nice.
I was like, you ever see the movie, with the bull? And then I hear, and I was like,
yeah, but it sounded like you had just taken a balloon full of helium when you said what you said.
Because it's bulls and blood, it's a dust and mud, it's a roar of the Sunday crowd. It's pride in the I don't know,
USA.
Quoting Rodeo by Garth Brooks. Because you said 8 seconds.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, Luke Perry was in that movie,
Yeah, he was. God rest his soul. He's a beautiful man.
Shout out one album that everybody needs to listen to. Go.
The latest release from by New Junk City from Atlanta. It's a solid record. They have a song called I think it's called Rosie, and it's a beautiful song, and I can't get it out of my head. So New Junk City.
Morning.
Yeah.
What about
and the new Left Alone record was really good too.
Oh yeah, that was really good. What about you, Mr. Regretzky?
Listen to the Broken Yolks new record.
There you go.
There we go.
That is a good record. What did you think of it?
I thought it was rad. I haven't listened to the whole thing yet. I listened to the singles. I think they're rad. I'm going to listen to the rest. What can I say? I'm a company man.
There you are. Eric, what did you think of that album, Broken Yolks?
Dude. Yeah, I thought it was great start to finish. My brother was listening to the podcast that we did with the fellas and took a break from the podcast to listen to the new record. And he said both were equally amazing. So, yeah. So shout out to my brother
and the Broken
Yolks, dude.
Hey, do you guys do that if you're listening to a podcast or talk about music?